Hello everyone, I'm Santiago and today I'm going to be testing Killer Instinct on the Geforce GTX 750 Ti. For FPS monitoring, this time I won't be able to use cam, since this game is a Universal Windows application. Those things don't work with cam. I notified the developers of cam about this, so they can work in FX, so hopefully soon games from the Windows Store will work with it. So I'll use cam to show you the CPU usage, GPU usage and temperatures, and the RAM usage. As you can see, the RAM usage is not that high actually. With 4 gigs of RAM you should be able to play this game just fine. As you can see here, I'm using the benchmark tool, since it will show me pretty much the same scene all the time with the same two characters. There are a lot of, well, particle effects and a lot of combos at the same time. So that's really helpful to do a stress test, since I don't know how to play like that in the real game. As you can see, 1080p pass, reflections off, no anti-aliasing, no motion blur, no bloom, but occlusion, shadows and textures are on. Let's do now 900p, everything on the maximum except motion blur I'll keep off. The same is on the maximum possible. We apply the changes and we redo the test. I'll just do this with 1080p, 900p and 720p so you can see. The benchmark, the only thing it tries to do is, well, stress the game as much as possible, and depending on if you got to 60 frames per second or not, it will give you a score, and depending on that score it will tell you to lower the graphics or to use better graphics. As simple as that. This game is capped at 60 frames per second, it won't go any higher than that. Well, the game's code is tied to the frame rate, so this game is meant to run at 60 frames per second. So yeah, the point here is running at 60 frames per second. You can get this game for free, so you can play online. But yeah, so far so good. 900p with the highest setting. As you can see, we are not below 60, only a couple times, but that was enough to pass the test, so we can play online with this. Everything on the maximum except motion blur, which will be off. And now let's do 720p. One thing I don't like about these PC ports is that you don't have mouse control on the menus. It's a minor thing, but it's worth saying. Is it so difficult to add mouse control in a menu? Come on, Microsoft, you can do better. Oh yeah, so far so good. As you can see, 720p maximum settings, no issues whatsoever. I didn't overclock the card since it didn't do much for the game. I had to use the same settings for 1080p and 900p and 720p, so there's no need to overclock here. If you overclock, it will be a little more stable, but it's nothing that spectacular about it. But yeah, not much more to say here. I'll try on the GTX 950 too, so you can know how it runs. But for now, this is all I have to say. As you can see, we passed again, maximum 720p, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.